Hey there, guys and gals. This is gonna be a strange departure from what I usually do, but as a group, we are planning a big old Nerf war sometime in the near future. And I was looking up information on Nerf guns. This is one of the ones that I actually want to pick up. That is a name brand Nerf gun. It's a disruptor. It's like a RoboCop pistol kind of dealy. But I was trying to pick up stuff from Toys R Us because, as you know, Toys R Us is closing and they have really good deals. However, at my Toys R Us, the only thing that they had were darts, so I picked up a bunch, and these, which they seem to have at all Toys R Us's still, because who would think of using a tactical vest for Nerf?
3-set ones for the same price that you normally just get the vest. The cool thing about the vest is, if I move this out of the way, there's a Velcro patch on it that tells you what team you're on. So red, blue, or in this case, Phantom Core. And then underneath that are Velcro patches for your life meter. And Grim was like, oh, yes, we are doing this. So I happened to find 2 of these, so now 2 of us have vests. This, I believe, is a leg strap that holds more bullets. And this is like a messenger bag pouch thing that goes across your, like a sash that holds bullets. Or guns, I suppose. And then I picked up 3 of these packs for like, I think like $8 a piece or something. And they've got Elite and AccuStrike darts. You see there's another bag that actually has a gun in it, but it's not a Nerf gun. That'll be a separate video. I want to see if that works with these darts. Didn't actually pick up any darts, any guns today, but I'm looking at, if you guys have a Christmas tree shop by you, they usually have like smaller Nerf guns, but in this case they have like tiny Derringers, which I think are called the Jolt, and then the Snapfire. And since they're super cheap, we might go back and pick up a bunch of those, so at least everyone playing with us will have a gun no matter what. But I'm looking to snag myself a disruptor and the, I forgot what it's called, but it's the Zombie Strike revolver. Those are the 2 that I'm definitely looking to pick up for myself. I don't know if I'll be picking up any of the other ones. You'll notice though that this is Nerf Rival. Nerf Rival isn't actually the darts. Those are usually Elite. Now, Nerf Rival is it is usually the guns that shoot balls. And the balls are more expensive. I was going to buy a whole bunch of balls for Grim because Grim said he's going to get 2 of the huge shotgun ball guns. And I was like, nah, I'm good. The balls are more expensive. I intend to get Nerf guns, which is what I wanted to get in the first place. So, ba-bam, I wanted to get some Nerf guns. Now, that other bag that I said had a different kind of gun in it, it is one of the XShots guns. And I want to see if it works with these darts. So you'll probably see that video way before you see this video. But sometime on this channel, there's going to be some kind of Nerf gun war. So don't worry, I will be doing stuff on this channel besides just re-uploading on Fairy Tales and then getting on Fairy Tales up and out when it's time to go for the next season. So thank you for tuning in and watching and all this jazz. And I hope you've been enjoying. And there's great big things to come on this channel, so stay tuned.
What I wanted to let everyone out there know is, see these generic guns right here? These are Zuru's XShots. And XShots are cool because, first of all, they're way cheaper than Nerf guns of comparable variety. Obviously, these are smaller than a disruptor. Zuru has its own darts, which supposedly won a target accuracy test way back when. Or whenever they were releasing these things. They're a bit shorter than Nerf darts, so online people are like, oh yeah, you can use a Zuru dart in a Nerf gun no matter what. But there was no information online at all for whether you could use a Nerf dart in a Zuru gun. And the answer to that question is a resounding yes. You can. You can use AccuStrike darts. You can use the Elite darts, which you can see are loaded in here now. I have an AccuStrike in the secondary slot here. The secondary slot doesn't actually fire. It's just there to hold your darts. The cool thing about XShot, though, is that not only do they come with darts, you'll see these have a cap on the top. They fire 2 different kinds of ammunition, a lot of them from XShot. This one's secondary ammunition is discs. The discs are horrible. They are absolutely horrible. They fire out like maybe a foot and then they drop right to the ground. And most of the time when you load them in, cock it back, pull the trigger, they don't even come out. The push mechanism for that slot will actually slide over the disc. So it's kind of bunk. But they do also come with some kind of target. Pretty much every kind of XShot. From what I can tell, there are 3 lines of XShots. The basic one comes with blue, yellow, and orange things, which really makes it seem like they're ripping off Nerf. Then there's the zombie strike ones. The XShot zombies are gray and black, which makes me obviously want to buy a bunch of them. And both the regular and the zombies come with these cans that are actually split in half in the boxes. And when you put them together, when you hit them with a dart, 8 out of 10 times of you hitting them with the dart, they'll actually shatter. Like, I just ripped mine in half there. They actually just poof apart when you hit them with the darts, which is really cool. The third run of... Oh, I spit on the screen, that's gross. The third run of XShots are the bug attack ones, which are usually green and have some kind of purplish highlight. And instead of coming with cans, they come with little bugs that you can stick on windows or doors and shoot at as targets. So that's pretty cool because they're cheaper. They do, in fact, take Nerf darts. From what I can tell, every kind of XShot gun that's front-loaded, so like these are front-loaded, you just shove the dart in the chamber, will take Nerf darts. I have to get a bigger There's a XShot gun that's like the Disruptor in that it has a barrel like a revolver. I'm going to grab one of those. It's called the XS, and I will let you guys and gals know in the near future whether that also takes Nerf darts, because they might be a little too big to fit in the chamber, and you'll see how the Nerf gun has some leeway in where they're going. And after this, I'm going to give you guys a little firing test of the 3 different kinds of darts. So we'll have XShot darts, we'll have N-Strike, or actually AccuStrike, and we'll have N-Strike Elite darts, which are pretty much the basic Nerf darts at this point in time. I'm going with Zuru XShot darts first. From the Disruptor. They shoot a bit low. Kind of. They seem to go wherever they want to. One shot left in the Disruptor. They're a bit off. Next up is from the actual duel. I was shooting for the center one. Hit the one on the left. Same thing from the duel. Also, the cap comes off at the top. Almost super high. Supposedly these are the best for hitting targets, but they're incredibly hard to aim. Next up, we're going to go AccuStrike. About 1 bullet for each type of gun. So far from the Disruptor, the AccuStrike is actually the most accurate, like by a long shot. Like, oh, that's where I'm aiming. That's where I'm going to hit. So I'm going to put it in one of the duels. Close, very close to where I was aiming. But also the duels are much harder to get a feel for. Boom! Now the Disruptor. Very close. The AccuStrike actually are accurate. And finally, we have the Nerf N-Strike Elite darts, which, in my incredibly professional opinion, seem to be the least accurate of all the darts that we've got here. So
I'm going to be firing an elite from a duel. They seem like they'd be good for distance, though. Now we got the disruptor all loaded up. Well, it's got one empty chamber, but... they're all relatively close, but they seem to come out to the left. Yep. The disruptor shoots end strike elite darts to the left. That one came out perfectly straight. Okay, that's my shooting range test.